Hello and welcome to another episode of Napoleon Total War multiplayer battle. This is another 4v4 and we are recreating the Battle of Waterloo, except the the British are going to be a little bit more aggressive versus just sitting up here and hanging out and shooting us from afar and taking the houses. So this is going to be a fun battle. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's do the army composition. We got 5 National Guard, 4 Polish, 4 Swedish or Swiss, and 2 Old Guard, along with I think 3 Cheshires. Yeah, 3 Cheshires and 1 artillery piece, 6-pound horse. So we really, I was kind of dreading this whole match because I thought that, hey, this is actually going to be another Waterloo. This is not going to be fun. Just having to go attack the hill, and you can't go and attack anywhere along this ridge. Like you just can't get to them. So a lot of people like to use this ridge, and it just is really OP. But they decided to come forth, and as you can see, it's just kind of standard units here. They are rushing in with the cavalry. So what I'm doing right now is I am bringing up my militia, my long range, and actually, let me see. That's not me. This is me over here. This is my partner. He sees it. He's gonna go into square, and yeah, you got a lot of easy money kills right here. Look at those 4 squares. That's awesome. He does have his Voltigeurs very exposed. Luckily, they decided we're just going to go straight for that to try to get to your howitzers. Looks like he got 3 of them, and they are going to get through. That is special. They will be dying here very shortly, though. They had to go through 3 squares, so we should see them leave the field. But I start hustling a little bit because I do see that they are being aggressive. I get the next horse barrage. So here it comes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like mostly dragoons. I rush back my my National Guard or militia and put my guys in the square immediately. I do end up forgetting to put this one in the square. I am going to have a little bit of an issue with that, but all in all, we did a very good job of subverting these guys. Although the Voltigeurs did get caught, they're just kind of YOLOing the YOLOing the howitzers. They really want those things off the field. They did get 10, 8. Yeah, so 18 of our guys, and now they're immobile. So they did get a little good stuff going on there. This guy is kind of sitting back on the far left, and so is our partner here. He brought Grand Battery, 8-pounder, and another 8-pound. So that's actually pretty good. I, meanwhile, am getting all up in the business. After that hard cavalry charge, I do one of my own right here, right into the foot guards. He doesn't see it, doesn't get in the square, and we are toe to toe, face to face. I got Polish Legion, National Guard, National Guard. I really want these National Guard to put in the bullets, eat up a lot of the British bullets, and that way I have my Polish and my Swiss and my Old Guard at the very end. So let's see. Just toe to toe. How would you like to be this guy? Alright. So I do still have my 2. Actually, they are taking them down pretty easily, and it looks like they're getting squared up. What's happening over here? Nothing. They're just kind of staring at each other and walking. This guy does look like he's trying to bring some troops up, but he is also walking. So not real good position. He does have 3 horse artillery, 6 pounds, and it looks like they're going to be shooting directly into the lines. We do have a hill advantage, so that is nice, and I did just break this line infantry here. I'm going to go into these guys, see if I can clear this, because if I can punch through these 2, just 2 foot, we will have a big gap in the line where this is going to be walled off and this is going to be walled off. So I do get into them. Looks like, and I do get the route with 70 guys, and this guy 80. I still got 62. Looks like I got quite a few. About half lines here. But these guys, I just put them right up front. So I do end up moving a Polish Legion and a National Guard. They're shooting into the... You can see they're shooting into the hill here. Getting artillery barrage. But we are getting a couple shots, but yeah, most of these shots are worthless.
Sir, our general is
Let's see
under
what else
attack.
we got. Okay, we do have a little bit of a line push here, and we are starting to get the long range, at least formations. But you can see he's hiding up on this ridge, so they're not really trying to fight. This guy and I are, oh, so I do push through, and now I am starting to form the lines, getting the flanks. I'm getting these guys moved up. We got an old guard, a Swiss, and a Swiss. So now I'm getting more of my real units in. Where's my other old guard? You got Swiss, old guard, and National Guard. National Guard. Okay, so these old guard are going toe to toe. This is just, hey, my guards versus your guards. And we are starting to get a nice flanking position here. Let's see a couple of these shots. These are National Guard and National Guard. So if they had any cavalry whatsoever, they should be attacking me right into these lines. Oh my goodness. Look at it go. Oh man, already down 21 guys. Oh, there they go, there they go. And these are guards, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the best. These were some money that they spent on these guys, and they're going up against two National Guard, which I think both of these don't cost as much as this one unit. And I've already got them down 30 guys just by outflanking them. It does look like they finally wise up and try to do that. I actually end up flipping these guys and start to face them here in just a second. But I am walking. That's not good. But I do end up getting this cavalry, and now that I got this guy turned, I am going to start moving my lines. Oh, I think he did get me. Maybe I didn't turn these guys around. Maybe I just said, nope, keep focusing on the guards. That would make sense. These are the King's German Legion foot, so there's something special as well. I do get my horse in, and it is, I think we're going to get these guys off pretty quick. He does go in the square. You know, I always wondered the theory. If you are really, truly surrounded, does going in the square work better? I don't think so. I think just having one long line, because everyone's pointing that way. But I don't know, because at least 1/4 of, like, this line is not going to shoot at anything, and more than likely this one's not going to shoot anything. So it's really just these two sides. But let's get back to the battle. I did bring up my horse artillery. I did have two pieces. I put one here, and I put one right over here. And this one's already dead. Oh, no. Actually, ooh, I'm shooting him in the back. That's not good. We are starting to form the lines a little bit, and I do want this forest advantage, but I don't want to push too hard, because they do have two good-sized lines with good units in there. He does finally form up. I'm walking. That's not good, but I do have the canister rolling, so all we have to do is destroy this little bit of British, and we will be rolling through, because this is going to be the next line of defense. And these guys are hanging in there, these foot guards. Where's my old guard? Right here, 114. Yeah, they just been doing the work. I can barely see them. Oh, am I shooting him? Oh, yeah, I'm shooting a lot into this. Every now and then I get a good shot, but yeah, that's going to really bring down my totals. I didn't realize that. I do have a Cheshire come through here, and are those mine? Yes, they are mine. Oh, look, he's trying to outflank me here. I do have some guys back. I should have probably scooted them back a little bit further if I was going to cover him, but because I was shooting myself in the back. Now he's coming forward. This is his all-out attack. He walked right into my guns, but he has way fuller stacks than I do. So, well, actually, he only has 87 here, 45 there. I think you should have probably left your long range a little further back so they could use their advantage. All they got going for them at that point is the accuracy, and yeah, it's better. Being closer is good for accuracy, but those guys are meant for long range. Let's see what's happening over here. Oh, I am starting to get pushed a little bit, but I do end up bringing the rest of my army, who was fighting those two British guys, and I do start to get them more into the battle. I am a little overextended here. I need to bring these guys back. Maybe fill in the hole right here. But now that I got this, and I might be... I think I have to turn to face these guys. But I am going to take one or two of these line infantry and put him back. So yeah, I do finally move him back. He isn't square. He could be killing me super badly right now if he just put these guys in regular lines. Probably already had me off the field. And there's a Swiss foot and a Swiss foot E, two of the good ones. So let's see. I do have my old guard, 106, just
Our men are running,
ripping
sir.
through the forest. Let's see. Can't really see because of that dang picture. Well, hopefully they're hitting stuff. Looks like they aren't doing too bad. And now we just kind of close the door. Yeah, I make the charge in, he makes the charge in, and yeah, this side's done. Now it's just a matter of cleaning this up. I am starting to box them in a little bit. I do have better line formations, and I am getting in with these three on these lines. But now we're getting back to the original defenses. So he does have some cannons posted up right here, and a whole nother army over here that hasn't really done anything, but also this one hasn't either. So they just been shooting, artillery and cannons at each other. So this is where most of the battling is happening, and it does look like I am starting to turn them. They are going back here. My allies also bringing up Fusilier, and some old guard. Nice. And this is they're gonna start to take the house, but look at their morale. It's real bad. So yeah, we just said, all right, everyone in the house, and so that's where people are going. Yeah, on this side, oh, looks like we are finally starting to see some action. They're brave. They're brave men, Fusiliers, because they're shooting uphill at these guys. It is a good line of sight though, so it's not that much of an advantage, but it is always an advantage when you can shoot from uphill. Let's see. Oh man, I mean, you don't want to be this guy, but you do have the best shot at people. Oh, these cannons are really getting after it. Dang. So, General Staff, he's down to 5. Let's go see what's happening back at this side. Looks like we do end up getting some guys in there. Polish, Old Guard, and Polish, yeah. And you got another thing of Old Guard. I think those are my Old Guard going in there. And, yeah, that's going to make it real easy house. Because, yeah, they're already half morale anyway, so it should be a pretty easy get. This one just got taken over, and he does have a 9-pounder and another 9-pounder spraying us with canister. So we do need to neutralize that. Looks like my ally is going in for the melee charge. Let's see if he gets one canister round off. Devastation, but you know what? They're in, like planned. They already killed 2. Those are National Guard, and so I don't know. I don't figure out what happens in that. Well, guess we'll find out. I do have guys fighting in this house though. 2v1 should be taking that one pretty easily. This Highland Foot and Old Guard, yeah. Oh, he didn't get it, but now at this point we took the house, and now we're rolling. We're going up, and we're getting things taken care of, and so. Even though he did kind of YOLO charge in, it's he ain't getting any more shots. Oh, I love this game. Okay, so this is my ally. He's going up and trying to flank this side. Let's see what's happening at the main engagement now. He does get some canister going, but really, oh, actually, here's where the main battle's happening. So they're just shooting into the side. They really do need to move back a little bit. Yeah, you can see he's shooting in the side of the hill there. Oh, you got one. There you go. You know, I didn't really watch this side too much, but it does look like there's a lot of melee going on. But yeah, there's a lot more shooting. I didn't actually think they were doing a lot of that. I thought they were really standing up and letting the artillery do most of the work.
They must break.
88 foot. Oh yeah, and now it's starting to just we're kind of done. I mean, it was valiant that they did push out, because they pushed out right flank was actually a pretty neat little flank. They had the Howie set up, and we're pushing, but he kind of turtled. He turtled here. They used all their cavalry right at the jump, and so that was why that happened. And then, yeah, now it's just getting rolled up on. Yeah, we're just, I think, yep, gonna melee that. He says, no, we don't. We're just 11 guys. Don't mess with us. And so they're gonna die. I'm bringing my guys up, but just trying to get to this side of the battle. Oh, what an epic shot. We saw the general die there. Dang, Deadeye. Well, I'm not a proponent of going after people's generals. I think that that's kind of a non-gentlemanly thing to do. So in an age of classical muskets and everything else, and gentlemen's, yeah, it's always better to caution on the gentlemanly side. Alright, let's see. So, yeah, they're just kind of mopping out now. I think that's my general. I don't even think. Oh no, that's Napoleon. Holy crap! He made it to the battle. That's awesome. I mean, that was historically accurate too, and this is how I bet he wishes it went down. Let's see, Swiss. No, those aren't mine. Mine are all coming up. So it's gonna be over, I think, before I even get there. But what a game! I mean, good on our opponents for coming out and actually attacking us, and it made this map playable. I've never had this map that was actually fun, because once I would just turtle and you could never get past this impenetrable wall of death, especially if you had like foot guards in the houses, had them all stacked up in both, and then you have the just people will bring artillery and just put it on top here like this, and you'd have to come and attack it in waves, and it was just too much. I don't know. I never liked battling that, because that's like the reason that Napoleon lost. Is just not really tenable. Well, that is going to be the end of it. Let's take a look at the stats. You got this guy left. Yep, no one left. Okay, so let's see how I did. I brought 18,069, and woo, I think I got the MVP. 1,525 kills. That ain't bad living. So second place is Sir Roger 5th Hussar Regiment, and no one else broke the 4-digit mark. Next closest was Tywin Lannister, and I've actually played with some of these guys for a little while now, and they are pretty decent. I've gotten a lot of good battles out of some of these guys. So thanks for yeah, it was